Lastly, I would like to give some points for consideration. And the first one is the importance to test, verify, and validate every warning sign against your trading system. That's very important because if you do this very diligently and carefully, you are much more likely to improve your exit and actually optimize your profits in the best way possible. So it's also very important after a sell to analyze your data so you can optimize your trading system and actually optimize your selling strategy. So whatever is discussed here in this video, please take it as the, let's say, starting point, but do not take it as a guarantee for success, because this works for me, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will also work for yourself and your trading style or system. Take it as a notification, but also critically review whether or not this works for you. Another point is to take into account is the higher the time frame, the higher the probability of warning signs materializing. As discussed, your one-day bearish divergence will have more reliability, will carry more weight than your bearish divergence on the 4 hours. So generally, it's advisable to use the weekly and daily chart as your base chart and lower time frames to fine-tune your strategy. And to reverse it, as I discussed in the video, if you look at the lower time frame first to get the very early warning signs, you should always verify and validate on higher time frames, because in the end, if it doesn't carry over to higher time frames, so whenever you see a bearish divergence and you do not in the end see it on the daily chart, you might make wrong decisions in your trading and, for example, get out of a position too early because you saw a bearish divergence on the 4 hour, maybe got scared and just stepped out. That's something you would like to avoid. Crucial as well is to check the historical price action of your coin and to see which indicators were the determinant in signaling and a reversal. So the basic assumption of technical analysis is that price action tends to repeat itself and it moves in trends. So it's likely that previous price action and also the indicators relative to the price action give you a good indicator in trying to identify a possible reversal, whether it is moving up or moving down, of course. And a suggestion, as mentioned, do not sell 100% of your position in a parabolic trend, because you never know what additional pump might occur. Of course, take into account the verge pump when it was moving towards the higher hundreds area and everybody thought, okay, this is already well overpriced, and then it moved close towards 2000 satoshis. You don't want miss out on such a pump whenever you're already in position. And just a reminder that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, every sell-in profit increases your portfolio. In the end, that's what it's about.